Hey all you zealots and zerglings, we've got a 3 versus 3 for you today. And this one is a little different because all of us, I think, we're kind of getting a little sick of the standard random race rules, so we're kind of shaking it up a bit now and doing a little more picked races, although not necessarily preferred races, because as you can see right here, I have spawned as the purple Terran. And actually what we did this game is we grouped up teams, and then each team got to pick the other's team's races, and they all had to be, all three on the same team had to be the same race. There was a little bit confusion about that. I think the other team thought that they were picking their own race, but you know, they went along with it, so we'll kind of see how this works out. So obviously, since we're all the same race, you know my entire team is Terran, but who are my allies? We've got Contrarian, the teal Terran, and Mike, the yellow Terran. Our opponents are Dunamai, the blue Zerg, Wolfpack, the orange Zerg, and Spartan, the green Zerg. The map is Biolab, which is kind of an interesting 3v3 map. It's fairly small, although inside your base is kind of big because you've got a lot of travel distance to get to your expansions. But you know, once you get there, you know, you got this big ramp over here and a smaller ramp over here, and you just kind of jog over here, and this is your opponent's ramp and the other one. So once you get to the center of the map, it's pretty. Oh, and it looks like Contrarian is going to ping Spartan's spawning pool. I'm not sure when that was. It looks like it probably was like a 10 pool, which is pretty fast. So maybe he's going to put on some early pressure. I believe I almost got my wall complete, so I won't have to worry about any pressure. And since for our Terrans, we basically can wall in at will. And I think Contrarian was kind of spitting out our strategy in the chat there. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think I'm doing my typical bio army, and I believe Mike was meant to do more of defenses for us. I guess we'll see how that evolves later. And it looks like we've already got an expansion for Dunamai. This just went up, so yeah, it's pretty early hatchery. He does have his pool on the way. It looks like his pool and gas went down after the hatchery, but not far behind. And we've already got an expansion for Spartan just going down, so his is fairly early expansion too, although you often see that for Zerg, because they do need to expand to kind of keep their economy up. And we got a random supply depot here. I'm not sure what that's for. And yes, Mike is beginning the defense by throwing down some bunkers. I don't know if that's a tight wall in. It looks like it's pretty tight over there, so I don't think anyone's going to be getting through there without taking out those bunkers first. Oh, and now we finally have all three Zerg have started expanding. Wolfpack's is a little bit behind his two allies. Dunamai's hatchery is done, so we'll just check the income tab, see if that makes any impact yet. And yeah, Dunamai is up to 18 workers, which is ahead of everyone else, and Spartan is just behind that. Oh, looks like Mike has just caught up though. And Contrarian, it looks like now I'm going to be the last guy in the worker count, which I'm not even producing any workers, so what am I doing right now? Throw the production tab. I'm building a barracks. Looks like I've got 3 racks going to get my biomass up as quickly as possible. And Contrarian is getting a reactor barracks down, throwing down a factory, so he's teching up. And Mike is just, he's also getting a reactor factory. He's probably going to need to pump out Marines to fill up these bunkers, which he's now started on our main ramp to bunker that in. And Contrarian is getting an expansion of his own, so pretty early expansion for that. Oh, we got Baneling Nest going down for Dunamai. He does like to try to incorporate Banelings into his armies. I'm not sure. I don't usually see how effective he is in using them. And oh, what is this poor drone doing? His drone is doing nothing. Needs to correct that right now. I'm going to take his watchtower. And Contrarian already getting with the starport, so he's going to be doing some harass. I don't know if he's doing drops or banshee play, but we will see that as it evolves. Throwing down another barracks there. And we have anything interesting going on. Let's see what our Zerg are building up right now. Looks like the Spartan's not really doing anything, just got his spawning pool up, so he's probably going for a Ling build. Oh, no, he's dropping down a Roach Warren, and looks like Wolfpack's already got roaches coming out. And getting the Roach speed upgrade. I like this upgrade. But it looks like Dunamai is going for the Zergling speed, and getting an Evo chamber up. And already getting his lair. So, but actually, no, wolfpack already has this lair because the speed upgrade requires a lair tech before you can get it. So we got some roach, sling, baneling kind of going on here. It looks like these bunkers are empty, but you know they will kind of slow down any advance and stop it altogether if it's tight. I don't think it's perfectly tight walling though. On that side here, I think it is. Oh, there might be a little gap in there. And Contrarian, oh, he's got a medevac full of Marines, so he is going to be doing a bit of drop play. And I think why was I complaining for mutas? I'm not sure why I was calling for mutas. Maybe I had scouted something? I hadn't scouted anything. I think I just assumed that with 3 Zerg, somebody was going to go mutas, but it doesn't look like that's happening right now. And oh, we're going Neo-Steel frame here for Mike. Where is his engineering bay? I forget which one that one is. Ah, extra space into his bunkers. So he's really trying to beef up this front door. He's taking this defense seriously. Well, some tanks would be nice too. Does he have any tanks coming out? No tanks coming out. It looks like I'm getting my level 1 attack and my stim pack research and throwing down a factory. I think I was just doing that for teching up. I don't believe I go for any mech play here. And I got an extra command center. Oh, looks like I'm going to get an orbital command, preparing to take it over to my expansion, and I have moved my Marine force out. Looks like they do have the combat shields already complete, and the stim pack will be coming in, well, not soon, but eventually. We got here, Overlord scouting. He's just going to see a bunker and nobody on the watchtower, so that's not going to tell him a whole lot. Might want to, you know, consider sacrificing this soon, see if he can see anything. Oh, there's some tanks for Mike, that's good. And he's researching siege mode, and that will be done soon. And an infestation pit for Contrarian. So he's teching up some more. Let me check. He's just got a lot of Zerglings right now. I'm going to pop up some more Banelings. Let me check the armies real quick. Actually, I want to check the units tab. Looks like I've just got a bunch of Marines and a Marauder. We got a little bit of Marine Marauder for Contrarian, which I didn't actually... Did I miss a drop? He was going out for a drop, and I completely missed it. I'm sorry about that. Looks like he did. Looks like it was at Dunamai's base, and it was repelled because this queen's got a little bit of damage. So I'm sorry for missing that drop. I should have been paying attention. I saw the medevac going out, and I didn't even bother to see where it was going. We got here. Oh, we got some Ling Roach here for wolfpack. No upgrades on those yet. And some spine crawlers watching their small backdoor ramp here, and then another spine crawler on the way. And Mike is still trying to fill those bunkers, which are now upgraded to fit 6 Marines. And how are these doing? Oh, he's got them pretty full. Just that one's not full yet, but that's okay. If they get through, it'll just hit my mineral line at my expansion, and you know, no problems there. Go back to production tab, and wow, he's really... I don't know what good that's going to do for... Well, it won't do any good for our front door, but will help his missile turrets, I think. And if he gets any future planetary fortresses, it'll be helpful. Oh, we have another drop here. I'm not going to miss this one. Looks like we've now got some Marauders included in there. It doesn't look like he's very hopeful this is going to work, but there's only a queen here to defend. So he can probably get a lot of damage done before anybody responds. The lag there, and the drones are just getting picked off left and right. The rest of the drones are going to try to get away. I would try to go for this lair or the spawning pool. Here come the roaches. You might want to consider pulling out. Yeah, you might want to load up now because you've got a lot of you. Oh, you might want to load up now. And he's got +1 attack, no stim pack. He's going to lose his entire army. This is the time to abandon your attack plan. There's nothing that can shoot air, so you just hop up with medevacs. Well, you got a couple infestors with Dunamai, and doesn't look like... It looks like just a Marauder is going to escape. So he could have pulled out of there a lot sooner because he didn't take... And he was shooting down a geyser. That's not going to do him any good. He needed to focus something down or just get the heck out of there. But he seems to have enjoyed himself. The harass play was successful. Oh, and a third base for Dunamai. Although, did Contrarian scout this? No, he threw it down after Contrarian's medevacs flew away. Or maybe they just didn't fly overhead. So we are not yet aware of this expansion coming down for Dunamai. Oh, and here finally come the Mutalisks for Spartan. Oh, we're getting Burrow for Dunamai, and wolfpack doesn't seem to do much right now. Oh, he's got He's got the special upgrades. He's got the tunneling claws for his roaches. I believe he already had the roach speed, and he's got the hydralisk. Does he have the hydralisk range? Does not have the range yet. I recommend him getting that soon. And we're getting the +1 attack for Spartan's Mutalisks. And what do we got going over here? I'm building up an armory. Looks like I just don't know. There it is. And I'm getting my level 1 armor. We're getting level 2 attack, vehicle attack, and weapons attack for Contrarian. And just a tank, pretty much just a tank here for Mike, who is taking his defensive stuff seriously. And I'm going for Ghost because I believe I scouted all of his infestors, and I decided I wanted to get some EMP on them. Not sure why he's pinging it. I guess he's just telling him we can expand there. It looks like I scanned it just to make sure it was empty, but yes, it is empty. Oh, we're getting another... Oh, it looks like Wolfpack's getting ready to expand. Send his drone out there. Has not built the hatchery just yet, although he can definitely afford it several times over. In fact, he can afford like 5 hatcheries. Let's take a quick check at the army size. We are at... I don't know why I continually check the army size, but it looks like Wolfpack's got the biggest army right now, 126. And the smallest is Spartan with 71, although he probably lost a lot in that battle, which could explain that. And let's check the APM right now. And Dunamai is going to win with an APM of 51, and everyone else is pretty much in distant last. Actually, I'm in distant last, but that's because I really wasn't doing anything but building up an army. Throwing down a refinery, throwing down another command center. Looks like I wanted to take an expo of my own. It looks like Wolfpack has started up his hatchery now. And the creep is moving over to our side of the map. And this overlord, can anyone see this overlord? We can clearly see the... Oh, we got the watchtower. Of course we can see this overlord. We should have gone and taken that thing out. Don't need him spying on us. What can the overlord see? He can see some... He can see a little bit of our defenses. Oh, wait. Are we going to take the overlord out? Oh, just one marine's going to kind of take a couple of shots at him, but not going to do any good. Keep an eye. It looks like Contrarian has started an expansion of his own. I also would like to build his command center over here and flown it over there where it'd be a little bit safer. Even build it inside Mike's base. Shorter flight distance, it'd be a little safer that way. And there's just a big massive blob over here. I'm just building up my army. They're 1-1 right now, and Thor is here. So Contrarian with a very nice tech build going on right here. Plus he's got level 1 attack for that, and level 2 attack for his infantry. To get any armor upgrades. No armor upgrades yet, but he is getting a level 3 vehicle attack, so he's going to have quite a lot of DPS going there. And concussive shells for his marauders. And we got a spire going up for Spartan. Didn't he already have a spire? Did he lose his... Did he lose his spire somewhere? No, he's getting a second spire. Maybe he's going for double upgrades, but he's not... Yeah, maybe he's going for double upgrades, which is not usual, but... If that's the build he's going, then there's nothing wrong with it. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if he starts getting upgrades with that, or if he just forgot he already had a spire. I mean, he's got Mutalisks out. They do have the +1 attack. And things gotten a little quiet right now. But we are kind of... Contrarian's really massing his heavy forces right here. It looks like I've got a command center ready. I might be wanting to take an expansion of my own. And oh, we got a counterattack coming right here, but Contrarian does have his planetary fortress here, and so he shouldn't have to worry too much about these Zerglings. They will die pretty quickly, sending the mules to repair, which will help take care, keep this planetary fortress up. Oh, but here come the Banelings, and they will take out the mules. Do some serious damage to the planetary fortress, but I think it's almost done. This Baneling's not doing anything. He's going to die. Oh! That Baneling did not do anything that he could have. And now he's going to be quickly trying to repair this, and Mike's going to send an SCV to help repair it too. And I think that's my command center that's trying to take care of that. So that was held off, although they did get a changeling in there. I want to take care of that changeling. And Wolfpack taking a high yield expansion, not even letting his buddy Spartan take a third. Oh, and he's going to intercept these infestors. Are they going to get a fungal growth off? Oh, he does get a fungal growth off, but at what cost? All those infestors are gone, and He does have medevacs. Yeah, here come the medevacs, and they'll heal this up quickly. So that was a huge lot. These medevacs need to come heal these guys. Medevacs come heal these guys. They need it badly. There you go. That's just my command center. It looks like I am moving out. I think there was a reason I was moving out. I did notice those expansions. I think that's what I was heading for. Although I didn't notice this expansion. So I am massing my units out the front door. Single file, trying to squeeze through those. Oh, there's my medevacs. What kind of upgrades have I got? I got 2-1 upgrades. Throwing down some scans just to make sure nothing's coming. I mean, my level 2 armor will be up in another 90 seconds. But it doesn't look like we're going to wait that long. And here are some more infestors. And oh, are they going to get a fungal growth off? Or is he going to lose another batch of infestors? Infestors are going to run. Oh, I think he was trying to fungal growth. Oh, they just got completely sniped. They did not even have a chance at fungal growth. I think those lap back two were turning around to fungal and then just got obliterated. I think I got some ghosts in here now too. I swear I saw a ghost. There's ghosts in here. There's a ghost. And here comes some mutalisks, which aren't going to do that much because I got a ton of marines in here. Mutalisks do not do good against marines, although I got to watch my medevacs because he does have corruptors and they have nothing to shoot but the medevacs. Oh, and those banelings are going to try to come in, but there's just too many units here that they just can't get anywhere close. And it looks like Dunamai's expansion is gone. Wolfpack is coming next. Do we have it looks like we have a massive counterattack here, and it looks like Contrarian is going to be losing his forces. Although, is he getting in range of those? He is getting in range of the tanks way back here. So he's got to be careful of that. Oh, and another fungal growth on these medevacs, which I don't know if it's necessary, because there's quite a lot of hydralisks in here. Do they have any upgrades on those hydralisks? No upgrades on the hydralisks. No upgrades on the... Well, they have the same upgrades, so I didn't need to check that. And it looks like Mike's going to be taking this high-yield expansion. If they sniff it out, it's not going to last long. And it looks like my forces are moving back across the map, cleaning up those expansions, except for this little hatchery, or this extractor here. That I didn't think it was necessary. Looks like I'm going to regroup and reinforce. We check the units lost right now, and Dunamai's lost a ton, but he's lost so many infestors, it's not surprising. Contrarian is next, because he took quite a bit of hit too, and part of the reason why those infestors were dead. And it looks like we're getting another counterattack here. And I'm trying to build a planetary fortress. I'm not sure it's going to finish in time. I don't have any units here yet. So the only thing that's in danger right now is the planetary fortress, which is just about to complete. So I may not be able to save that, but it will hopefully do a bit of damage before it dies. So yeah, it's going to do a little bit of damage here. I don't know if it's going to take out any of these roaches. No, it's going to go down. But now I'm going to counterattack right into their natural expansions. And I need to get these guys over here right now. And these spine crawlers aren't going to... And here comes Contrarian to help reinforce. This hatchery has got absolutely zero chance of survival. And what do they got? They're trying to build some baneling. Here comes a bunch of Zerglings, but there's a lot of units in here, and there's no way these Zerglings are going to get any kind of surround. I don't know. They may have gotten a couple Marines there, but hardly at all. There's some banelings trying to form here. Oh, looks like that baneling did get... Looks like those banelings did take a couple Marines down with them, but I hardly think that was a cost-effective use of banelings. Those banelings are going to do absolutely nothing. And all these overlords are just in deep trouble here. And I don't know what those Zerglings are doing, but they're not up here helping. We're just wreaking havoc in here. What is all this purple? Well, that's just creep. That's all those are my units. And this expansion is going to go down. There just seems to be too much in here for them to take care of. Oh, looks like there's some more. I don't know if those banelings or roaches that took them out. But they're not gonna... Nope, they're not gonna be able to take that out. And now I'm gonna be at this expansion, so all their expansions are going down. They can't have a lot left. It looks like their mains are mined out. And what can they do at this point? Oh, looks like he is gonna get down to fungal and take out the majority of those Marines. And my Marines are just... I have a couple of Marines sitting here, and they're just taking pot shots at those infestors, which are actually pretty low on energy. And we are going to move into Spartan's main. It does have an auxiliary hatchery here. What are they producing? He's producing a bunch of mulos, but I don't think they can do it. And I got Marines here shooting at larvae. That's very effective use of them. I thought I had more units here, so they must have thinned them out a little bit, but there's still way too much for them to take care of right now. Another stim is going to go down. And it looks like these infestors got a little bit of energy and are trying to do something. Here comes some roaches. But the roaches are not going to last long. They did get a fungal growth down. Oh, now there goes an EMP, so that'll be the end of the fungal growth there. Oh, there's another infestor. Down goes another EMP. This is exactly why I got the ghosts, because I knew the infestors were around here. And they're going to burrow and hide and run. I don't have any detection here right now. So these roaches are just like, let's just not cause any trouble. So I'll just go back to finishing off Spartan's base. This expansion's still sitting here. It doesn't look like they've got anything left to take care of us now. We check their units tab. And we got a Baneling, some Zerglings, some Infestors, Corruptors, Mutalisks, which are now... Oh, looks like he's going to try to counterattack. Doesn't look like Contrarian has any defenses. I do have some missile turrets. Oh, and a couple of Thors there to help out. And whoa, forget about that. Let's just get back here. We're searching Seeker Missile. I think it's a little late to bother with Seeker Missile. I do have eyes on those infestors, and I'm heading for them. Another EMP goes down. I do not want to get fungal growth at all. Looks like I did not get all of them, though. And keeping up the scans just so I can keep following them. These infestors are running for their dear lives, but I don't think they're going to make it. Another scan goes down. This infestor is going to make it. For now, he's going to hide amongst the spore crawlers and the spine crawlers. I'm just keen to let him go right now, and looks like I'm getting level 3 attack. Do I have level 3 armor? Oh, looks like Spartan has left the game, and Wolfpack has left the game. I think that's just going to leave Dunamai left. I didn't see a GG, and it looks like that's going to be the game. So Terrans are going to beat the Swarm in this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a day.